Hello. Hello, guys. Good evening. Okay, evening for people that it's evening. Good afternoon if maybe this is afternoon for you. Good morning, it's morning for you. But I know that it's evening for majority of you guys, right? Yeah. I hope you guys are fine. I hope you guys are fine. I mean, when when I joined this meeting and I saw that you guys were here, I feel like I had a moment of like, oh wow, I've not had an opportunity to like facilitate a session with you guys in a very long time, right? And it feels like my first time, right? And I'm just clearly so happy to be here. I've been looking forward to this opportunity. I hope you guys are fine. Let me know in the chat. I see that you guys are saying hello, Tabby. Hello to you all. Thank you so much for finding time to join in this meeting. All right. Berlin, how are you feeling? But let's do something interesting, right? I don't know if I've done this thing with you guys. Tell me how you're feeling, right? But describe it with a meal, right? Describe how you're feeling or how you've been or how you're just feeling today with a meal, right? For me, I'd say like right now, because I'm here with you guys, I feel like ice cream, so nice, sweet. I feel, oh, yes. So let me see. Let me see how you guys are feeling. Gary. Okay. Okay. Toast bread. Are you are you stressed? Like toast bread is, you know, let me see. Chapondengu. That's like chapati and green grams in my country. Hmm. It's not bad. I'm trying to decode how you guys are feeling from your food. Boiled yam. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Pepper soup. I think Nigerians speak about pepper soup a lot. Like it's an elite meal, right? Or is it peppery? Like, okay, of course it's peppery, so I don't know if you're feeling peppery or not, right? Oh, rather feels like cake. That's nice. So sweet and okay. Okra soup. Okra soup has a lot going on. Hmm. I don't know. I like okra. I think it's the first Nigerian dish I had when I traveled to Nigeria. So I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing, but it's the only traditional meal I can comfortably eat, by the way. Without without the all those skin that you put up on more. We don't eat skin from my country, guys. I don't know. I was so shocked. Like that, like that's like a culture shock for me. Why was I being told that you people cook your skin and you put it in your soup? We use skin to make shoes, belts, leather. You guys are eating? Like, guys, why? Why? I don't know. I still can't bring myself to eat it. I don't know how it's gonna taste. Oh, Eunice feels like tacos falling apart. Okay. Rice and stew. I think rice and stew is an average Nigerian meal. So you're there, right? Porridge. Porridge can be a lot. Ginger. Okay. I don't know. Ginger is a nice spice. So I don't know. Lemon is bitter, guys. Okay, John. Fried rice and chicken and dan jollof rice, guys. So what is and dan jollof rice? Like, okay, that means it's not tasting nice, right? Is that what it means? Yeah. Hi, Zainab. I'm feeling well now. You guys can see I'm smiling. So yeah, I'm feeling better. Bitter leaf. Okay, that's hard. Hot water. Oh my God, that's an avocado sandwich. I think that's fancy. Jollof rice. I'm feeling perhaps. Hmm. Okay. All right. Grilled chicken. Okay. Called eba. Yeah, I said orishi rishi. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to go through your chat. I don't know if there are many. I'm just trying to go through them. But okay, so you guys use pomo to use it to make skins. Why are you eating it? Why are you eating raw materials? Like we literally shed off the skin of our goats and cows. and hang it to dry. You guys go ahead and cook it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Someone said it's hardship that causes it. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yes, it's raw materials, guys. Skin is a raw material. Like it's very important. You know, we sell leather stuff here. You guess? Yeah, but I think Nigerians generally are people that don't waste anything. So maybe that explains why you guys are like that. Okay. But it's nice to hear from you guys. It's here. It's nice to hear how you guys are feeling. I just wanted to use that as an icebreaker, right? um, and just know how you guys are feeling. And once again, welcome to this check-in call. Like I said, number one, I always like to do this thing where, apart from just talking on Slack, just getting an opportunity where we all come together and hear from each other. Like if I have anything to say, but mostly listen to you guys. Any feedback? How is it going? Because you may not, a lot of things, you might be going through a lot of things. A lot of things might be going through you, right? So, but I think for this cohort, we've not even got an opportunity to like have a check-in call where I just chat with you guys. And then AltHub came in and, I don't know how things have been going on for you guys so far. So we just said, okay, let's have this check-in call. We're gonna hear about your progress and also talk about AltHub, how you guys settling in. Are there things that are concerned? Because we want to make sure that you don't have any issues like, because I know that AltHub is going to be like an extended time. This thing is going to extend till third semester, right? And so I don't want a case where our people are stuck along the way and we have no idea because it can be a lot, right? So that's it. That's the purpose of this call, just check in. And that's why I appreciate for the people that were able to join in. I mean, I'm happy to give a couple of you opportunities to speak right on this call because I know you guys, the normal sessions we have are usually very strict and we don't have the opportunity. But I mean, as a community person, I adore or I I I appreciate, like giving people that opportunity to speak and you guys hearing from each other. So maybe you have something nice to share about your progress in AltHub or generally something you've achieved, right? Or if you have a challenge, you can mention it as well, and we'll try as much as possible. Yeah. So we don't have to, I mean, of course, we're going to talk a lot about AltHub, but if you have any other like general feedback, I'll give you guys an opportunity to talk about that and how you're feeling, just to give me so that I can get an idea of how you guys are feeling and whatever feedback we need to take as a team and do better, then we can take it, and work on it. So yeah, so it's chill, right? So thank you guys. The AltHub team, like my fellow team members that are in charge of the AltHub project will be joining later on. Okay. I think okay. I think Rooks is ready to join, right? So I think I'm going to give the opportunity to Rooks. Rooks, are you here so that she can talk about AltHub and then do you guys have any questions? I know we have a Q&A section, so any questions about AltHub, you can just raise them here so that Rooks can address them before she has to drop off.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Tabi. Sorry, I will not be able to show my face now. I'm very, very knackered right now. Hi, everyone. I hope you can hear me as well. So, I'm going to be. How do we start this? Okay. So, let me just go straight into the agenda, right? So, first things first, AltHub. I think I should share my screen actually so that everybody sees what's up and
I've
we can
shared it
all
for you.
follow.
I've shared. Can I share?
Okay, you're sharing it. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. All right. Next slide.
Okay. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to find my screen, guys. Don't worry. I've not shared my screen before in a while. So Let me check. Am I sharing my entire screen or am I sharing a window, guys? Let me stop sharing and share again.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if I'm sharing my entire screen or not. Okay, okay.
Tabi, they are laughing at us. So.
It's okay. I mean, I just quickly started sharing. I didn't even check if I was sharing an entire screen or a tab, so I wasn't sure. It's okay to laugh. Me, I don't know. I don't, I admit, I admit when I don't know something, right? I admit Zoom can just be stressful for some people like us. Okay, I'm sharing my entire screen now. I hope you see it. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can now. Just move the slide. Okay, so what we have here is just a brief recap about AltHub. That's for people that might have missed, the initial one due to one reason or the other. So this is just a chance for you to just get a glimpse again of what AltHub is. Then we have the project benefits, just like a reminder as well, right? And then a breakdown of the teams and how many teams we have, and then we move on to Q&A. Tabby the next screen. Okay, so AltHub. So AltHub is basically your capstone project, right? Which usually starts by second semester, extends up until the end of third semester. So this is an avenue whereby you and a group of members, other learners come together to actually think of a problem. So first, you think of a problem, right? It could be something around you, it could be something that even you personally you're experiencing, or the people around you, or your country, or Africa as a whole, or even the world in general, right? And then from thinking of that problem to now thinking of possible solutions that could solve that problem. And then you move from there, from the solution to now how to build that solution, then you iterate on it. So moving on to project benefits. So these are the benefits of joining AltHub. You get to work with, collaborate with other learners, cross-functional team, meaning you get to work with developers if you're a designer, you work with designers, product managers, thereabout, everybody intertwined, working and simulating the real world, right? As if you are working in an organization, basically. And then you get to now have a portfolio. So when you are done with all school, it's not just your certificate. You have something that you can add to your portfolio that I have built this, right? And this just gives you and puts you in a good advantage over every other person out there that is just learning whatever track. People learn out there and then they come out and say, okay, I've learned. Before any organization or anybody will take you in, they will want to see what have you done. You cannot just come out to say I've learned it. Anybody can come out. Now, what differentiates you from every other person out there? The fact that you have something that you've worked on that you can, show that this is what I've worked on. That just puts you in a good position, and then it improves your communication skills. I believe there's going to be a lot of back and forth, right? The previous cohort, some teams fought with each other, all of that. It's just humans, right? That's just how we are. So this is where you get to build that skills, the soft skills, which is very, very crucial, and which is why I really love auto. Because aside from the art skills, you go out there, everybody can design a landing page, right? But again, now what differentiates you much more better? The fact that you have built on your soft skills. Because when you go out there to interview, they already see what you did. You built or you designed the landing page. This other person, candidate, designed the landing page. They want to see how they can, choose one person over the other, right? And this is where they get to speak to you. They get to see your level of soft skills. How can you communicate with a developer on the team? Designers and developers are known to always have issues. They're always fighting, right? But now with AltHub, you are able to simulate that. You're able to know that, okay, if this happens, this is how I should, approach it. And this just again puts you in a better position out there in terms of job search. Next slide, Tabi. So now down to team composition. I know a lot of you have questions surrounding the team size. Oh, we are a lot. How do we handle this and all of that? So this is where we break it down for you to actually show that it's not a lot per se, because these are lessons that we've learned from the previous cohort, and we don't want such things to happen again. I mean, when you do things and it doesn't work the way it's supposed to work, you're supposed to iterate on it, not repeat that same mistake, which is what we are trying to avoid here. So right now we have about 86 to 92 learners in a team, and we have a total of 34 teams currently. So this team, we also communicated that you divide yourself into sub teams, which is the product team, the development team, and the data team to better foster collaboration, right? And then I just want to do a bit of snippet into one of the reasons why you guys are this much. But Tavi, I want you to move to the next screen so that you can see the numbers clearly, right? So this is like the breakdown of each team. We have about six product marketers in a team, 12 product managers, as you can see, all and all. But I want you to focus on one track that is always very crucial, and not that every other track is not crucial, right? But these people are very, very crucial. And if they are not in any team, no team is actually going to be able to make progress, right? And this is the Node.js or the Python developer. So these are the people that brings your design, your ideas, everything to life, right? Well, the front end engineers also, I mean, they do what we see. But the people that do the back end work, products and Python, sorry, Python and Node.js, yeah, these people, very, very crucial. These are the people that caused quite a bit of ruckus in the last cohort, right? Because we did not have enough hands. And what this will do is that it will stall your project. You would not be able to move forward because these people are not there. Currently, right now, there are some teams, even with the fact that you guys are 90, 80 something, there are still some teams that have just three product design and Python engineers and Node.js. Now, I also want everybody to have in mind that it is normal. Not everybody in second semester is going to be in third semester. There will be issues, either deferrals or withdrawals due to cogent reason, not just anyhow reason, due to serious reasons, right? And we are trying to, have buffers in program management. You need to think of issues that might occur and try to forestall it by thinking of things to mitigate such issues. So having all of this, and with our data, right, about 50 to 60% of people will be retained. Now, just imagine if you have three Python or Node.js in your team and two people leave, or the three of them leave. How would you continue your project? So I just want you guys to see where we are coming, to know why these numbers are like this, right? And then another thing is we would not manufacture any of these tracks from anywhere. It has to be within you guys that are currently in this course. We would not bring product designers, Python or Node.js or another cohort into Tinyuka. So we need to work with the resources that we have. And this is also things that happens in the real world, right? You need to work with whatever resource your organization gives you. You need to make it work. So we need to start, building and having that that notion at the back of our mind to always work with what we have currently. So these are one of the reasons why this is like this now. So I hope everybody, you understand where we are coming from. And before second semester even ends, I'm very, very sure that you people will be thanking us, right? That the reason why we did this and we did not do the other way around. So I hope that is clear enough. Taddy, the next screen. Oh, and I can also see someone saying they are not even up to 75. So these are the issues again. In the records, right, we grouped everybody. And like I said, we have 80 something to 90 something teams. Now, not everybody has even joined their team, right? So instead of that's because of that would forestall some teams. I can see some teams that are just 30 something currently in that team. Now imagine if from the onset we had already made them 30 something. How many would they be in that team currently now? Maybe 10. and they wouldn't be able to even move forward with their project. So that's just the idea about it. So back to this, these are the roles and sample responsibilities. I believe everybody in this track know what they are supposed to do, what they are supposed to contribute to the team. But this is just like a summary basically. Backend engineers are supposed to work with APIs integration. So if you are in Node.js or Python, you know that this is what you are supposed to do for your team. You have the front end engineers, create responsive and intuitive UI, the products managers that coordinates the whole thing, designers that design, data analysis, cloud, up onto the other tracks. Like this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to contribute to my team. But you are not limited to this, right? If you're a backend engineer and you know design, you can design. Maybe your designer is not really responsive in your team, but in order to push your team so it doesn't affect everyone, because if one person is stalling in your team, it can rub off on every other person. So if you have skills that can be applied in another track, just assist your team and keep it going to ensure that everybody we get to the end goal, right? So yeah, I think the last screen will be questions and answers. Yeah, Tabi. All right, I can see like 5 questions here. So if you have any question, please just drop it in the Q&A so that we can track, right? Um, okay. So I can see someone mentioning circles. Circles is different from auto, please. They are two different things. So I don't want anybody to mix it up. And then someone is saying I'm not on AltHub. Yeah, we shared an email and I believe everybody received it. If you are not on AltHub, please reach out to learning. But if you know that you did not do or you did not take your first semester exam, you are not going to be in AltHub automatically. That is the reason why you are not in a team. But we'll be reaching out to pass across our would I say conclusion on that? Because I mean, why would you not take your first semester exam? It could be due to different reasons, right? But reach out to learning. We are going to reach out on that group of people. What will be done if you guys will eventually be added to AltHub or not very soon. So moving on to Q&A. She's she sorry. Ah, I'm so sorry, Chizaram Orji, if I am murdering your name. I'm so sorry. So your question is, we're only focusing on web development of our projects since we don't have mobile developers. Yes, because that is what is being taught currently for the Node.js and the Python track. So whatever solutions you are trying to work on, please make sure that it is tailored to what your developers can handle. That's for Chizaram. I'm going to do done. So anonymous attendee, please how do we grade our team according to the criteria given to us? When we get to that stage, we are going to let you know. We are going to send you a proper description of how you would grade. But I think we sent out some rubrics, right? That we are going to be having participation and engagement score, where the team leads will be helping us to collate that. So when it's time for that, like I said, we are going to send it out. But basically, what this means is that your team lead is going to tell you how far or how well you are doing, how well you are contributing to your team. So you have to contribute because all of these scores would eventually go into your overall, CGPA. I'm going to press answer here. These questions are increasing. Oh. I would love Anonymous attendee, I would love to know what is the deliverable that will be graded by the end of second semester. Also, when does second semester end? Wow. Um, Again, we are going to pass across, but what is evidence that we've shared with you for second semester is the attendance and engagement, which the team lead again is going to collate with us. Tabi, I don't know, is asking when second semester will end.
We are this is we are we in June. Okay, sorry, we're in May, right?
Yes.
When did we start this semester? We
I
started,
think they are currently in month 3, right? And
yes,
this is
I think
it's
one
four
month is
month
left.
program, so a month plus.
Maybe
I think
end of
by
June.
Yeah. So we have Chris here. What I don't know, Tadio. This question is increasing as I'm as I'm reading it out. What do we do when so more teams happen to be working on the same project idea? I mean, we have so many banks out there doing the same thing. We have OPay for the Nigerians because I'm in Nigerian. I'm sorry if you cannot relate to this. We have OPay, we have PanPay. They literally solve the same problem, right? But they have their different customers. So that works, right? As long as the way you are approaching that solution or that problem is different. So you can work on the same project idea. That's for Chris. Onye Dekachi. I thank you for this opportunity. I'd like to know if there's any consideration or alternative support for students whose subscription were suspended. Personally, I found it difficult to access my account, review past materials. Okay, so for this, please reach out to learning email, learning@altschoolafrica.com. They are going to be able to respond to this properly. Oyedekachi. How do I join my team on AltHub?
Moment. I don't know. I was a bit confused. I'm trying to understand what does suspended mean? Like, are there accounts that were suspended
I
or
guess so. I don't, maybe for payment issue or something. It's not so
or-
clear, so I think the person should reach out to learning.
yeah, or support. So if it's a payment issue, support will solve it immediately, right? But
Okay.
ideally, as long as if you want to go through your past LMS content, the only thing you need to make sure is that you have an active subscription. If you have paid and you can't access your LMS content, then just write to support and they will resolve. I know that the people that have had this issue has been resolved before, so please do that near the catchy. I hope I pronounced your name well.
Okay. So I just, this question just came to my eye view. It's from the chat though. How does attendance work in second semester? This attendance is different from your live class attendance. So this attendance will be collected based on your collaboration within the team, like how you guys are working together in your team. So this is different from your normal school attendance. I just wanted to clarify that. How do I join my all top team, Abdulaziz? Hmm, I don't even know what to say because personally, I've added you guys like 10 times, so I don't I don't know what to say, Abdulaziz. But reach out to learning email, right? We are going to check number one if you took your first semester exam. If you did, then we would most likely add you again if you are not added, Abdulaziz. What role will cybersecurity student play in auto? I mean, I just went through that slide right now, Charles. I believe cybersecurity students would know what role they are supposed to play within the auto program, Charles. Faith says, is there an option of getting help from senior colleagues or instructors? Yes, we are going to be having sessions where we bring in professionals to speak to you guys on different topics. Most likely would be on, for example, if you have a milestone that you're supposed to eat, would most likely bring a professional to speak on it before that, so that you guys have an idea of, okay, well, this is what is expected and all of that. And of course, it could be your instructors or other professionals outside. That's for faith. Anonymous attendee, can we get the marking scheme of our last exams sent several? I don't understand this. Please send this to learning@allschoolafrica.com for a much more proper response. Anonymous attendee. Why is creating a, oh my god. Anonymous attendee, this webinar is strictly for AltHub, right? This is why this webinar was created, so that we can resolve all things AltHub. For digital CV, grades, and any other thing, please reach out to Learning to give you better context about this. If you cannot wait till the next town hall where you can drop your question and get it answered, the learning email, they will definitely respond to it within 24 to 48 hours. Emmanuel says, I've been asking to be added to a team, AutoUp team for some time now, but I saw someone that was added minutes this morning. Okay, please send an email to learning. Please send an email to learning. Again, if you took first semester exam, send an email to learning and they would add you. Anonymous attendee, what do we do about people who haven't joined the team? We are 68 in my team right now. There is nothing we can do, anonymous attendee. We would not go and drag anybody from their houses to join, right? We would encourage everybody because it's very crucial. If you do not do it, it's going to tell on your score. Even from second semester, there's a score assigned for AltHub. So if you don't do it, automatically, if it's 20 marks, if it's 30 marks, you are losing that. It means you have just 70 to contend with for the whole semester. So would encourage people to join, but we cannot, people will differ officially and unofficially. These are things that we've seen, but would continuously encourage people to join their team. Anonymous attendee, I haven't been getting emails from classes. Please reach out to learning at altcoafrica.com
Hi,
for that.
Rooks. Hi, Rooks.
Hi Tabi.
Yeah, I just wanted to like quickly point because I know that you mentioned that you'd have to like drop off at some point. So you can just maybe focus on um any issues related to AltHub and then I'll handle the rest. Don't worry.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
thank you. Okay. In data analysis, we haven't started solving real life problem. How are we going to go about this from auto project? This is why you guys are starting now. Plus, you are supposed to, replicate whatever is being taught in class. If there are some things that is needed in your team right now, and probably you guys have not done it in class yet, this is where you guys can go out there. I mean, read outside what is being taught in class just to ensure that you're able to deliver for your team. So this is also what AltHub is going to do. Let it stretch you, go outside there, find solutions to problems that you might not know right now, right? But your track needs it, or your track is who is going to deliver it for the team. That's for Benita. What happens if our team has not yet decided on what to do till now? Well, we have milestones which we've shared with you guys, and I think Tabi will touch point on the next one that is coming up. So everybody is liable to that. Your team has to decide one way or the other if they want to catch up. At the timeline set on AltHub deck accurate? Yes, as at now, the timeline is accurate. So what you see there, please work with that, Ikena. Can teams create WhatsApp group because using Slack is quite a task? Yes, you can go ahead. We've communicated that your team should use a communication tool that is easier for them. I mean, the end goal is for you guys to communicate and collaborate effectively. So that's for, I'm going to just say your surname. I don't want to murder your name, Udo. Anonymous attendee, how do we determine the collaboration in a team to determine attendance? And we would speak to the team leads on this, anonymous attendee. Okay. Can I do my author project with another set because I'm busy right now? For this, you would have to defer. If you are busy right now, I would not be able to continue your studies. We always encourage that you defer so that you don't lose your progress. And you can just restart with another cohort starting from second semester. Anonymous attendee. Um, what provisions? What provisions are made for those who are learning and working? Since that there's a lot going on with collaborations, okay, I think I'll leave Tabi to respond to this. The invite to the AltHub does not work. I'm trying to join now. I don't know. Please reach out to Learning again. They can send you another one, Ken. I still can't join my team. I haven't seen the link. The last, okay. This is not really a question. I'd like for the professionals or sort of experienced individuals in our team to please step up and assist. I feel like most of us are a bit scared or intimidated. Okay, Kanyange. Okay, this person does not sound Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian. I apologize if I am murdering your name right now. Again, I see that everybody can see this. So please, if you are professionals or you have some sort of experience within your team, please step up and assist every other person, right? So that we can all keep things moving. Kanyange said I should communicate that to everybody. Can I do my auto project with another set? I think I've responded to that. What if our team pushes our MVP to live and want to launch another? Oh wow, you are way ahead. I I'll wait for you guys to launch first. I mean, launch one first and let's see how it goes, right? Anonymous attendee. We have only one data scientist. About what can you guys do about it? Okay, I think I would like to sound this from the onset because these are some of the issues we had from the last cohort. We as we I mean, I'm going to speak for everybody now as a team in old school right now, right? We cannot, we are going to work with, how do I put this? We've grouped people, right? Everybody that is currently active to be on AltHub. So if you have just one data scientist on your team now, I would encourage your team to, you know, how do I put this, Tabby? Tabby, can you help me out here?
So there's only one data science person
On
in there. Okay. That's like very unfortunate, right? Because I think that means the person has a lot of work to do. But then my first question would be, maybe if you reach out to us, if you reach out to me, and I could try to follow up with the other data scientists that were supposed to be in your team, right? And check with them, find out if they're still in school or not, or if they have decided to like maybe drop off, right? And then from there we can either make sure that we are bringing people back in, or if none of them comes back, then okay, we have to do okay, how is this one person going to implement what needs to be done? You get so. Yeah, I think the first, before anything, before we assume anything, I know that we are still in the first phases, right? And I know that people are gonna join later on. That's the sad part. That's how people are, right? So if you're already concerned about some things, you can reach out to me, and maybe I'll just try to follow up with the people and find out that okay, are you here or not? You're lagging your team behind, right? So that let's know what we are doing. So yeah.
Yeah.
And I know it's very discouraging, right? Because that's why I say dealing with people is an extreme sport. You expect people to cooperate, some of them don't. You get, and then they inconvenience people. But one thing you should know that regardless of any inconvenience that your team is going to experience, just know that the team is here and they're going to think through, we are going to think through every phase. And so if there's a need for any adjustments, we'll definitely have to work on that. You get, so we pride ourselves in flexibility, especially when it comes to this project. So some issues we may not have covered because we haven't seen them happening, but if there are new instances that come on and we may need to change some things, maybe we could reconsider. But for now, let's just work with what we have and see what we can control. If you need help following up with your team members, you can just hit me up, right? I'll do that for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Tabby. So I'm just going to run through very quickly. My team has started working on a proposal. I know you said you send a spreadsheet to how to grade people. So anonymous attendee, please work as I don't know what track you are on, maybe product team or development team, but whichever track you belong to, you can have an internal attendance that you can start taking now. Maybe have this weekly spreadsheet, right? Whereby every week you have each of your team members' name listed on that spreadsheet. Every week you go there to tick, okay, this person has contributed one way or the other to the team when asked, right? And then you keep it moving. And then when we need to grade, we would, send it out, and you can just, look at what you've done already and say, okay, this person has been very, very, you know, he has been responding to, collaborating and giving ideas and contributing their own quota to the team effort. And then if the score is over 10 over 20, you're able to, okay, this person deserves 20 marks, this person deserves 18 marks, 10 marks. So I would encourage everyone and recommend that we have an internal spreadsheet that you can have like weekly, like we call on this person to do something this week and this person responded, then you tick that person, okay, you have one tick, right? So you can do that. Is it possible to change team? No, it is not possible to change team. But if there is a crucial reason as to why you want to, but please, emphasis on that very important reason, right? But currently we don't have, there's no possibility to change team, but you can reach out to learning or reach out to Tabby if there is a very serious issue as to why you want to change your team. We have a lot of beginner product designers in my team. Yes, that is the whole point of what of This is quite funny. I don't know. You are not expected to be experienced product designers, right? Because this is just your second semester. And so yes, you are going to be working with beginners basically. Everybody right now, except if you have some sort of experience somewhere, you guys are beginners. So if
Yeah,
they don't,
sorry, Rooks. Sorry, Rooks. I would just love you speak to the timeline that we have, right, for their project. Just speak to the timeline, then allow Tabby to go on. Then we can answer some other questions later, please. Thank you because of the time.
okay, all right. So I'm just going to check that very quickly. I think the next milestone, which we already shared with you guys, is just give me a minute, please. Let me check. Okay.
As as
Okay.
Rooks as Rook. Okay, okay, are you good?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there now. So we have the next milestone. Again, we've shared this with you guys, which is the uh, project proposal presentation, which is happening 25th to 30th of May. So possibly we would send an invitation within this week. So it could be on the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, or 30th, and we can spread this within. It might not be on one day, it could be between 2 days, 3 days, but within this timeline, this is when we'll be having the first demo presentation one. So we expect every team to have discussion with all your team members, come up with your project proposal. Like this is a problem that we've thought about. This is the solution that we would like to come up with. The product name, the problem, the solution, brand identity, business opportunity, and present this on a slide format for us to see. So that is like the closest milestone that we need to work on now.
Sorry, Rooks. Do you want to tell them about their submission? Yeah.
Okay. They would, again, we'll communicate to them before this timeline, but they should know that they are going to present either on the 25th, 26th, 27th. 25th is on Sunday actually. So within that week of, I think that's next 2 weeks right now, we will send out a communication to you guys that this is the date you'll be presenting. So what is needed is for you guys to prepare for that time, and then we would send a submission form. So when the email is going out that you are presenting so date, would attach a form to it, and we expect the team leads to fill that submission form with a link to the slide that you guys already came up with. Yeah. Tosin, do you want to expatiate more on this?
Yes, no, nothing really. I've seen some groups actually reaching out to themselves, saying, "Oh, this is what we want to work on. Submit your project idea." I just want to say kudos to them. Well done. They are really doing well. I'm just hoping that we'll have this momentum all through. Please, one keyword I want you to take out after this session is please, payment of tuition fee is like a call for this author participation. Please, we are pleading for those people who haven't paid. Maybe some people they don't have a group yet. Please just try as much as possible to make sure that you are active all through this season. AltHub is now a compulsory requirement for graduation, and we've said this over and over. So I'll just allow Tabi to go. Then, if there are other questions, we can answer. Thank you so much, Rooks on Tabi.
Okay, I so before Tabi, because I need to leave now, I just want to say one last thing. Because I can see someone talking about the timelines. I just want to reiterate, because I know I've mentioned is that we've shared these timelines to you guys. So we don't want a situation whereby, oh, I do not know this is happening this time, right? So the slides we shared with you guys at the beginning of auto, please like make it like your auto Bible, right? Ensure to always, I mean, Bible or Quran or whichever religion that you are. There's no discrimination here. So if like an holy book basically, right? So please make sure to always check this as much as you can for AltHub to know that okay, this is what is expected at this time, this is what is expected at this time. And then inside that slide, you would see what is expected on the slide, the milestone that I just mentioned now, what you're supposed to put there. Inside that same slide, you are going to see what is expected. Oh, we need to work on our brand identity and all of that. So please go back and check for this person that had asked this question. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Tabi, you have the floor.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Rooks, Tosin. So I would just like to help like break down some of the things and based on what I understand and what you guys should definitely understand about AltHub project, right? And I'm going to start with the numbers, right? I know that this was a concern for some of you, but I know that Rooks has done a job to explain why things are the way they are, because we have seen before um cases where some people have to drop off or they're not participating, and you really don't, we don't know we don't know where we live, so it's not like I say, oh, I know Benita's house, I can go and follow Benita and tell her, Benita, you've not been participating in our team, right? It's very hard. And that is why we try as much as possible to like create a buffer, make sure that there's a considerate amount of people in a team so that you guys don't ever lack on people to support you. So remember when I told you guys the last time I tried talking about AltHub, I said let's work on our mindset. Do you understand? Don't start everything with the idea that, oh my God, this thing is just hard, it's just complicated, it cannot work. No, of course there are going to be obstacles along the way. Things are not going to work, but then that's the whole idea. When things don't work, what are you going to do? Remember, part of the reason why AltHub is here and is compulsory is to give you that real world experience. Do you get? And so that means at some point you have to know, what do I do when a team member is not there? Right? What can we do when maybe we can't get people to agree? That's where decision making has to come in, whether it's the product manager or the team lead that will have to come and make decisions. That's what this is about, guys. I mean, think of it as you have been given a project and you need to deliver on a project by so and so date, right? And there's nobody I mean, let me just use loosely the word, nobody's going to spoon feed you, or they're going to give you all the resources you need, right? But then approach this as a task, a project that you've been given, because at the end of the day, you'll have this in your portfolio to say that, oh, I worked on this. So approach it in the sense that we have this thing, what are we going to do? Every time we face obstacles, some of the obstacles that maybe the team has control over, you can reach out to us. I'm always there on Slack, yeah. So you can always reach out to me, and I'll reach out to my colleagues, right, and see where we can help you. But for some of the things that you encounter that are just specific to your team, you guys have to now put on your thinking caps. That's where problem solving comes in, and see, what are we going to do? I've seen somebody saying that their team is doing so well so far. I'm going to actually call the person. I hope you are still here. I'm going to call them to just come and talk and give their experience, because that's the idea of this call. Do you understand? So we can also hear, how are people doing? Are people getting it right? Are other people not getting it right? Yeah. But like I told you guys, put on your problem solving. A lot of skills are being tested here. Your problem solving, how you take ownership of tasks, how you contribute, and how you collaborate. It's if I use English, it's a plethora of many things, right? Okay. And then when it comes to, I think that was like the major part. And then when it comes to timelines, right? One thing I can assure you is that any milestone that, I mean, like Rook said, of course, the document that was shared with you, if anything, if the team was wicked, if we were wicked, we would not have shared that thing, right? But the framework document was shared with you guys so that you can always refer to it. And I know that some people have the tendency of asking questions when they know that they can go to the document and get all the answers they need, right? Like somebody took on the responsibility to come up with that document for you guys so that you can always refer to it whenever you're facing any challenges. So if anything is not clear at some point, go fast to them, to the deck, to the framework, right? Look at it. Let's see where your issue has been addressed. If that's not been addressed, then you can, reach out and see that, okay, I'm facing this challenge. What am I going to do about it, right? So please, let's try. I know that, guys, we are in like second semester now. We are not the same people we were in first semester. By now, we are more mature. We know we know how to interpret messages. We know how to handle situations. The same way I would have treated you guys in first semester and say, oh, you don't know. But now you guys know the system and how it works, right? So let's get on with the system as well and make sure that you just do the right thing. Jonathan, because I'm saying this because people are just always so funny. Like we had a session about AltHub and everything was communicated, and people used to come and ask you the same question. I'm like, come on, they sent you an email with the documents that you need, right? You can definitely go to that document and get. So teach yourself all these things because, like I told you guys, imagine you're a project team, right? Your boss has given you a task. You guys go and work on a project, and that's it. The next time they want to hear from you is when you guys have delivered on the task. Do you understand? So what are you going to do? What do you have to do? How do I find people? It's very interesting, guys. I saw an email. I think somebody assumed I'm a part of their team. I don't know. I saw an email, or maybe the person copied me. The person, I think, is the team lead. She sent an email to the team members. I think she created an email group, right? And she sent an email. I wish I could have read it or shown you guys, right? Um, let me even see. She did that, and I was actually very impressed because this person is trying to take their projects very seriously, right? And this person has gone the extra mile to like update people that, oh, this is what is happening. This person sent an email, this is what we're happening. We need to choose a team lead. And I don't know, I think she's already the team lead, right? This is what we need to do. We have a meeting here and there. Do you understand? So these people have gone ahead and done this for themselves. Do you understand? So the success of your team depends on how you guys approach situations. If all of you sit down and wait for someone to come and decide for you guys, you are going to struggle. But you will notice that the teams that are making progress are the people that, okay, this is what we have to do. We are 5. We're not, this group has 70 members, right? But we are only 5 here. What are we going to do? We're not going to wait for 70 people to come on board, right? The 5 of us, can we start thinking? What are we going to do? The others will have to catch up with us. That's the reality, guys. You can't sit there waiting for somebody that is, you don't know where the person is. You're waiting for them. And that's how that's how you guys are many. So okay, 2 is a small number, right? But 10 of you or 6 of you guys have even now been broken down to sub teams, right? So data people, you guys can meet. Product people, you guys, and then the team lead will find a way of making sure that the team lead is getting communication from every sub team, and then maybe the larger team you guys can always have a call where you guys are updated on what is going on and know the progress. Please don't be a ghost in your team. Please don't, because your contribution is either going to stall your team or you're the one that is going to be left behind and you're not going to have any scores because nobody's going to wait for you, right? They are going to go ahead, right? So I know that I've said so many things, but I'm just trying to like prepare you guys. And I told you I have like first-hand experience. You understand? My boss, Adwale, told me, oh, okay, Sabi, plan the start conference, do it. So he just wants to see a successful start conference. He's not coming in to tell me that this is what you should do. Do you understand? So I had to think, what do I need to do? Who are the team members I need to get closer to me? What do I need to do to get, like, how do I contact them? I had to like think of everything. And for the things I don't know how to do, I had to reach out to people that I know have the skills, right? I'll go either to the designers or to the program managers or to the HR. So the different skills I had in the team, I knew how I'm going to leverage on them to make sure that we have a successful, event, because I treat that as a project. You understand that? So trust me when I say that you have to think on your own, right? And even sometimes when you don't have an idea, guys, that is why you are a team. Somebody else can have better ideas and that can guide you guys. You understand? So I know that we are still in the early phases and there's a lot of confusion, right? It's fine. But I want you guys to have the hope that things are going to get better. Maybe they're going to get better. Sometimes they may be rocky for your team, but trust that you guys will get to a point where you have something good working on. So the major point is how are you guys going to figure out this initial phase? The way we are confused, the way we are scattered, guys, what are we going to do to make it work? Do we need 2 people to take control of things, or do we need people to do this and others will support in this way? Think different teams can come up with different ways of doing things. The most important thing is what you're going to deliver, right? You've been told that the next time, like the next milestone is you guys presenting your ideas. So right now, if you guys haven't even talked in your group, go start brainstorming. How do we come up with the idea process? How do we know which idea is going to work? Because at the end of the day, when you see that email that says a presentation is in 5 days, you have to be ready whether you like it or not. And you don't want to do last minute work, right? So use this opportunity. I would advise, don't wait for people. Don't wait. Just get things moving. Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, it is you that will collect the marks. They will not get marks for something you did. You're the one that's going to get the marks at the end of the day, right? If you show what contributions you made, right? And I know that sometimes there are also some recognitions for people that do exemplary well in their projects, right? So that's it. I mean, yeah, you're saying yes, I'm familiar, guys. I work in a very diverse team, so I know how exactly it is. And you are on your own. Nobody's going to save you, and they need you to figure out there's a problem here. How do I go about it? Do you understand? So I want you guys to now, beyond what you're learning on the LMS, now you have to put on those other soft skills. How am I going to make this work? And if you also need help, you are stuck at some point, you can message me. Like I'm here for you guys, right? So you can always say that I see someone say, "Oh, Tabby, I'm really trying to do this. I'm stuck here. What do you think I should do?" Right? You can ask, you can reach out to help, right? And we'll be happy to support you guys whenever we can. Okay. So just take it easy. Just be very strategic about what you guys want to do, right? As long as you have a plan, you guys, you'll get to the next milestone, right? Your focus now should be, we have a milestone to reach. Assume that the milestone is next week, that you have to be ready by next week. So what are you guys going to do this week? What are the strategies you guys need to put in place to work together? Do you understand? Okay. I know I have a tendency of like talking a lot, like, and I don't want to keep talking a lot. I mean, I just want to hear, because I said this is also a check-in call. I don't know if we have people here that are willing and willing to share about their experience so far with their team, how it was. Maybe from your own experience, other people are gonna get inspired and maybe learn one or two things from them. So, I mean, I'm opening up. I don't want. I don't like sessions where only one person is speaking. So I'm happy to like give you guys the opportunity to like, share your experiences or just here. You've heard from me. Now I want to hear from you. Okay. Okay. So I hope that you guys, I know that you haven't done it. Some of you might be shy, but you don't have to be shy. This is a safe space. I'm here. It's me. I'm not gonna do anything to you, right? I mean, I'm like your mommy, right? Like they say. So don't be afraid. I'll keep you company here when you come here. Right. Even if your team has like two people that want to speak, just let me know. What do people do? Do you raise your hand or something? I think you should raise your hand and then, or just let me know and then I'll add you to. Oh, I've seen. Oh, okay, they raised hands. Okay, guys, see, I have not hosted a Zoom session before. That's how busy I've been. I don't even know how people do this thing. But let me see. So I have raised hands. So this raised hands, do you guys want to share your experience or I don't know? I hope so. Let me allow one person. Let me allow. Okay, the first person to raise their hand was Susanna. Let me allow Susanna because I think she's the first one to raise her hand. Let me see if you can get
Okay.
Susanna.
Yes,
Okay,
I
hi.
just want. Hi, good evening. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, okay, so I have a couple of questions. So first of all, like my LMS, I always see like 0 points. So I just wanted to ask like how did the points come about?
What do you mean by your LMS has 0 points?
Like there's like in the LMS is like courses completed points, and then I see only 0 points.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I have a visual. I'm trying to picture that particular situation, but you have access to your courses, right?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Tell me, what track? What track? What school?
Back end engineering.
Oh, all right. I didn't mean you have the screenshots. You can share with us, then I can understand what you are trying to pass across.
Yeah, but I think from what I have seen so far, sometimes there are points that people expect to see, right? And sometimes it may not reflect in your LMS, but it's not taking anything from you. It's not saying that you're gonna miss out on something or not. As long as you have completed all the videos and have access to your courses, then fine. Every other thing will update with time. I know that for progress, some people they might have completed and it's showing you 98. It's not showing that you have completed, but you have completed. So yeah. But yeah, you can definitely send a screenshot and then we can see if there's anything if there's a need for concern.
Okay. Also, when are our exams?
I don't know. I don't know yet when exams are going to be. I don't know if Tosin has an idea, but I want to believe that when the time comes, they'll communicate. I personally don't know when the exams are going to be.
Okay, thank you. That's all. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. The hands are disappearing, so let me see. Okay. I'd really
I
love, I mean, I'm happy that you people are like talking, you guys are like talking to me here. That's fine. But I also would love people that can share their AltHub experience. Just let me know how is it in your team and things like that, okay? So, yeah.
Hi, good
Please,
evening, Tabi.
yes.
Uh,
You people that are
my
coming
name
on
is
screen, are you not seeing my face? Why am I not seeing your faces? How am I going to know you if I don't see your faces?
okay. Let me see if I can put on my camera. I think. Why do you want to see our faces? Wait, I can't. Hey, Jesus. He only gave us access for audio. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know.
Yes.
Don't worry, just
Yes.
continue. Just continue. Just speak.
I guess
Well done.
I'm
Mm,
assuming I'm on air meet.
okay. Hi, good evening, Tabi. It's good to be here. Well, my experience in AltHub so far is great. Although we have 92 persons on the call, we are on in my group chat, you included and learning. We have people with busy schedules. Then I just recently spoke to somebody with time difference. So the timing for our meeting usually not so good for her. But so far so good. We are actually making progress. So my question is, I don't know how the subgroups are supposed to be created. Are we creating the subgroups by um are we creating them by school, or we have different tracks for specific subgroup? Because I know for a fact that developers are in the development subgroup. So it's the other two, the marketing and the product, that is a bit challenging, in my own opinion. But so far so good. I'm actually enjoying all. It's fun having to communicate on Slack and drop messages, and it feels like a working. We're actually at work, but we're not being paid for it. But it's still fun, to be honest. It would have made sense if we're being paid, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll take what we can get.
Yeah. So what team are you in? Let me just note down your team.
Yeah. Team 7.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So for the subgroups, I was about to ask Tosin, but I know that the three main subgroups are like the data team, the product team, and the dev team. Of course, like you said, definitely everybody in engineering, product, everybody in product, and data, everybody in data. I hope I got that correctly, Tosin, right? But that's how it's supposed to be, right? But then you guys,
Yeah,
if you
thank you so much. That's just it. And please, the reason for that subgroup, it's so that you can be able to manage your numbers, right? And you can be able to hold people accountable. So we have subgroups. Please refer back to the deck we shared with every one of you that highlights the team breakdown. I know we shared a slide, Tabi, do you remember? We shared a slide with them
yeah,
where we actually have breakdown, like the organogram of the leadership of the team. So just do what works for you. But the core is just make sure that every of your team members, you can hold them accountable. I'm glad that you have some team members whose time, their time is not the same thing as your own. And I really love that you are now coming to the realization of AltHub. So AltHub is uh, to help you act like you're already on the job. You have friends just like me and Tabi. Tabi is not in Nigeria, just us managing our time, collaborating together to see how we can solve problems. So that is one of the core of AltHub, right? To see how you can work together and prepare yourself for the outside world. For payment, we can't pay you. You are building your project. Because when you eat your funds, I'm not sure you sent to me and Tabi. Thank you.
Sir, you don't have to be blunt about it, sir.
Does it
I just
does
You
it
were,
I just
you
left
were,
it in, just
I
in
was
case,
just
like,
joking. I
if
was
the
just
spirit is
joking.
touching you, the spirit is say, okay, let me
But
give this boy
you were blunt
anything.
too now.
it's okay. Tosin is always
Baba,
like that cup.
don't worry,
That
the
bad
money will
cup.
come.
It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank
Yeah.
you for answering that, clearing that up. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Tabi, for everything you are doing so far. I've been waiting to do this a long time. We actually met in Start Conference. Maybe I will chip in my picture and you will understand who I am, really. So that
Okay, you
you
can
know
send
who we talk. I'll
yes.
put it in Team 7 so that you will see it there.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm happy to hear that there's a team that is like, you guys are doing well in your team. Things might not be like as clear, but at least there's progress. But that's the most important thing. Are we making progress or are we in the same place we were when we were added to this team? Okay. So thank you so much. Let me see. Let me see another person. So yeah. Thank you for representing Team 7.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Benita, I can hear you.
Hi, Tabi. Hi, Tosin. Good evening.
Good evening.
So I'm Benita from Team 10. So far, so good. It's been slow. It's been really slow because most of the members of our group are not, responding. We even had to move the group to WhatsApp to make it more interactive because we noticed that some people do not even open their Slack messages. But still yet, the responses have not been too good, but the members of the group that have been responding, they've been awesome. So we're still trying to find our project topic, then hopefully get to work on it soon. But so far so good. It's been eye-opening.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Benita. That was Team 10. I hope you're okay. Like generally you have no issues. You're good. Okay, no issues.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wish you all the best in your team. You guys find each other, right? When you say that some people don't open Slack, I just remember that we face this sometimes, you have your colleagues that you send a message to and they don't respond. They'll come and respond when they want to, and you just have to deal with that and have to figure out. Sometimes I have to maybe find the colleague's number and call them like, I need this to be done, you're blocking me. So like I'm just happy because these things actually happen in the real world. Like some people they will never open Slack, they will never see your message until you go and look for them where you have to look for them. And yeah, but as long as you have people that are collaborating, and that's fine.
Oh, hello. Hello, Tabi.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, again, in the deck that was sent to us, the information deck that was sent to us, it's the teams that was sent to us were product development and marketing, not product dev and data. I
Oh,
don't know if I
really?
meant to change it or was meant to use. Yes, in the slide that was
What?
sent to us, document that was sent to us during the first meeting, on our email.
Okay, I'll take a look at that. I mean,
Sorry,
from
are
my
we
own
meant
end,
to
I was
change it to
saying that's why I was saying product data. It's supposed to be data because where our data guy is going to go. So yeah, it's supposed to be data.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. We'll check on it and correct. But yeah, it's data. All right. Okay, let me allow Ekene to talk. Ekene, someone had raised their hand before you, so I was just following the sequence. But because I feel pressured, yeah, you gave me pressure now. I'm going to allow you to speak. Okay.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm currently not in a group, and I asked question earlier about in regards to since your grade will be accorded to you in response in line with what you've done in the group. But for us that haven't joined the group, because Yet I've been saying, some of us have been saying it. Personally, I've been saying it in the Slack that we haven't joined the group, and nobody responded to that problem. So how are we going to be graded if we come later than the supposed team that has been fixed already? So because some of us are in the loop already, we don't know what we are doing. We're just waiting to be added in a group. So.
Okay. All right. So if I get you correctly, you are already in the AltHub workspace, but you're not in a group.
Yes. The thing is, okay, my own situation was that I've never received any Alt School Africa mail in my promotion. I got the mail. I was just scrolling on my promotion, then I saw the mail and it has already passed, so I couldn't join in. I don't know, somehow I joined the AltHub in with my other Gmail account. I was trying to leave the AltHub with that email account that is not with Alt School. I'm finding it hard to do that. I don't know if that was the reason why I couldn't join the team. I'm just trying to see if it's from my own end. That's why I'm having the issue. And yeah, it was just this evening I sent a mail because I saw it again. Okay, send a mail to, okay, somebody said it's that send a mail to Learning Africa, and I just sent a mail. So I really need to be in the group. I don't like to be in the dark when it comes to group work.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that
Yeah,
context. If you
let me say
joined,
something about
okay, let me just finish. I wanted to say that if you had joined with a different email, it's very possible that it was now hard to add you to a group, because what happens is people are added when they join, and the only email that is recognized is the email that you registered to Alt School with, right? So that could be the blocker why you haven't been in a team yet, right? So I don't know if you have able to like join back using your initial email, but you can message me on
It's not
Slack.
working. It's saying I'm already in the group. I'm trying to use my own, the email that Osco has. It's still saying I'm already in the group, whereas I'm not in the group with that ascribed email. So
Yeah.
I just don't know what to do from my own end. Yeah.
Okay. You can just you can message me on Slack, not the AltHub Slack, your school Slack. Message me. I will see your DM hopefully
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I messaged you. You replied 3 days later, and I replied just recently. So yeah, there was a bit of
Oh, I was sick.
stop. Yeah.
Sick last week. I
So
was not around last week, but
yeah.
I'll maybe get on a call with you either today or tomorrow so that I can help you log out and log back in. So
Okay,
that
thank you.
yeah.
Okay. Would that fix it? Because the end point is to be in a group.
Yes, you'll be in a group. But once we have sorted that part out, then now you'll be added to a team.
So what if it affects my grade, or have they gone really far in the whole building of project? And because I don't know really.
Not yet. People are still in the phases of figuring out the idea. So
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
yeah. Tosin, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I think she's already proactive. She has solved the problem already. So the question I would have asked is the email address that we have at Old School. Do you still have access to that email address?
Yes, I
Because
have.
that was the email address that they invite join your group. So what's happening? You must have received it. Probably the link expired uh, before you get to see.
Yes, that's
Do
what
you
I
get?
said
So
earlier.
when they
It's
invite you to
okay.
join
Sorry.
a group,
Okay.
there's a
No problem.
certain number of hours, right?
I don't know if it's me.
Yeah, what I'm saying here is that it was
Okay.
unusual for
So
me
do
to
you,
get.
so what is going to happen? Check that that invitation that you missed. What team is this saying? What team is this saying?
I did not see anything. Okay, from my own end, it's unusual for me to get All School Africa mail on my promotion. It usually drops on my inbox. So I was just scrolling because it's usually maybe Twitter thing or Facebook or LinkedIn message that drops on promotion. So I was just scrolling through. That was when I saw the mail. I wasn't supposed to see it there. So that's why it
That's
expired
what
because
I get. That's not
Listen,
that's
listen, don't worry.
not
Don't
the
worry.
fault.
I'll
That's not the
talk to
fault of
Ekene
all.
after.
okay.
I'll talk to her after and then I will help figure out the problem. Don't
Okay,
worry.
thank you.
Hi, Tabi.
Please remind me which school you are in, Ekene, so that I'll go to
Okay, I'm
your
in data science.
school.
Hello, Tabi. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been trying to get on here and talk about what's really happening to me because it feels like I'm a bit left out because about the hot hub stuff. I got um I got there a bit late because I wasn't aware of the hot up or so because I couldn't get an invite to enter the hot up. So but unfortunately I got there sha, but I was a bit behind. I couldn't know about the teams or social but I found my way to I think team 12. That was what have been helping me, but with the thing that my question is that I heard you talking about grid. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
You were talking about grid, about participating and so, and I was like, how is it the team that is going to grade it, or how is it going to be? But I didn't get that part well. You said something about 10 marks, 18 marks or so like that. I didn't get that. So that was why I wanted to ask.
Okay. I didn't mention any marks, by the way, I didn't, but my colleague addressed the grading part, and what she said is that the team leads are the ones that are going to be given the rubric on how to grade and how, based on how people have participated. So that's what is going to happen. So basically, I will be hear me. Did I freeze? Okay, I'm back. Have I
Yeah,
frozen?
yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't hear you for a while there.
Yeah, the deck should have a rubric, but again, like Rukoya said, an email will be sent that will guide the team leads are the ones that are going to be like grading based on your participation in the group. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, thank you for that. That's my question.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Where was I? Please, where are my raised hands? Okay. I'm here. I'm seeing laughter. I don't know what the laughter is for. Okay, let me do this. Why are you people laughing? What is funny? I don't know that I'm funny, guys. So let me just do this so that I will allow people to talk based on. I'll just give them an opportunity to talk. I will stop at Emmanuel. Okay. All right. Please, if you're on my stage, please don't
On
waste
my
time.
stage, please don't.
Hi,
Okay,
Tabitha.
hello.
Let's go one by one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let me see who is going to speak first. Uh, I think I don't want to pronounce your name. Ngozi. Ngozi. I think you're the first person to admit. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. I'm really
No,
sorry.
it's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
You actually did well. Good evening, everyone.
Good. Good evening.
So I'm here to speak on behalf of Team 16. And all I will say is that I feel like we've actually been doing very well, like very, very well. We've been able to create sub teams, but just like someone said, like I didn't know about the data team. What we had was a marketing team, we had development team, and then we have product team. And we've been able to join our individual teams, and we've had like several meetings. At this point, we've already chosen a topic, a project topic, And as of Sunday, the product team also had their own meeting where we're now trying to like get a name for the idea. So right now, once we are done with all the ideas of the for the project, we are going to like create a pool on Slack. On Slack is where we have the main communication, but for subgroups, they can go on WhatsApp to like have their discussion. But major informations are being shared on Slack. And then each of those teams also have their own team leads who also organize this meeting, and then we move from there. So for us, I feel like it's actually going very well. Our meeting, we have a meeting days, like every Thursday of the week, we must come together like and discuss of what has been going on through the week. So I would say that our team is actually doing like very, very well.
Okay, thank you. What would you say like has helped you guys to get to the place you have been and make progress? Like given
I
that,
feel like I feel like it's just that someone taking charge, as you said, because that's what I actually did on Slack. Like I made an announcement, oh, we have to have a meeting. The first day we were added on that, the first week we were added on that team. So I created a meeting link. So from there we introduced ourselves and okay, we got to know each other from there. So after you made mention that we can actually go on WhatsApp to create sub teams. So we went there, created sub teams, they chose team leads, and we've been doing very, very well. Like I am so impressed. Yes, we don't have 100% turn up already, but at least people are turning out. We also created a Google form on our team so that all members of the team can like fill in the form so that we can have their details. So in case we have to pass information through WhatsApp or any other or email, so we have like each and everyone's names and what and email. So they filled it. We compiled a Google Sheets and sent it to the group so that people can be sure that their names are correct and their details are correct. So that's where we are at this point.
okay, that's impressive. I mean, you guys, I think we should clap for Team 16. I think they have hacked this thing. They know how to get things done, and you could hear that instead of focusing on the fact that they're a large team, they focused on make sure that every team has their own group and every group has a leader, and that's way it's easy to coordinate people, right? And then also, I'm also seeing the part
Yes.
where they have explored different ways of communication, right? There are emails, so if there's a need to communicate via email, the emails are there. If there's a need to communicate via WhatsApp, that is there, and Slack as well. Okay, so that these guys have explored the different ways they can communicate and make things work, and you can see they have made progress. Do you understand? Like I said, if people take initiative, then it becomes easier to now move on to the next phase. But if you are stuck with my team is just quite guys are going to be there. But thank you so much, Ngozi. I hope that this has inspired some of you. If you are stuck and confused, you have an idea of what to do next. Okay, thank you so much. And I wish your team the very best. Team 16,
Thank you, Tabi.
with 16. Yeah. And also, please, before the team that came here, do not feel bad. Team 10 as well, team 10 to 7. I've taken note of you guys as well. Well done on the progress as you have made so far. I don't know, is there a team that is not doing well? So that we don't hear only the nice stories. That team that is not doing, are you confused? Do you need us to unblock you and help you? Feel free to let me know, okay? All right, so Ngozi has spoken. I'm just gonna remove you from the stage so that I know who we have next. So between Emmanuel, Fadila, and Joanna, I don't know who can speak. Please, 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 please. On the count of 1, 2, 3. I should hear a mic unmuted. Emmanuel.
Hi, everyone. Good
Okay.
evening.
Good evening.
I not money.
Okay, who's speaking?
Fazila.
Okay, who's speaking now? Okay, is it Fadila? Okay. Okay.
Yes, from
All right.
Team 3.
Okay.
Um, my team has been very eventful, and when it started, I was quite overwhelmed because there were a lot of us and a lot of moving parts. I was lost, but somehow somebody reached out to me and said that they think we are both marketers on the team, and then they carried me along with the things that they've done before, and they told me where I can pick it up and all of that. So even though I felt lost at first, I liked that somebody had to watch out for other people in their own sub teams. Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, there was a bit
Yeah,
of.
they had to look and watch out for me in their sub team. I mean, we were having general meetings, and then you only noticed that was the only marketer that was contributing. I, on the other hand, was also there watching from the bench. It's not really my fault. There were lots of moving parts. I didn't really know what was going on, but then they reached out to me, and within 2 weeks we've had like lots of meetings. At the point, I was like, we are literally competing with our regular meetings now. So it has been really eventful. It has been really eventful.
Okay, but you guys are making progress, right?
Yes, we're making progress. Like we've started a lot of things.
Okay. Okay. When you say that when you guys had general meetings, only marketers were speaking else. I don't know. I think someone had said somewhere that marketers are the ones that like to talk. I don't know if this is what they're going to make.
This is where we are going to show our progress. We do all of the competitors analysis, trying to look at other members, and they're doing a great job. They are finding apps that we don't even know existed. A lot of competitors with their ideas that you think, oh, this is new, and then the marketers just come and tell you, oh, we found something online, something like that. So we've been doing a lot.
Okay. All right. That's fine. And I mean, I like that people, you guys are already like learning new stuff. You see, guys, this is what happens when people just own their stuff, right? You allow everybody to key in into their strengths and their skills, then you end up learning a lot of things and you just make progress. So well done to team number three. I think I also saw somebody saying that things have been going well for your team. So well
Yeah.
done.
Shout out to our team lead. She doesn't leave you alone.
Okay. Okay,
Like
you're not okay, that's fine. That's nice.
no, not a team lead. She does like meetings. We have at least two in a week or even more sometimes.
Okay. 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 All right. No problem. Thank you so much for coming out to speak for your team. They sent the product marketer. It's fine. People, you should learn. All right. I think Emmanuel wanted to speak next. Thank you. Emmanuel, are you speaking? Emmanuel, Joanna, let me go and find you
Yes,
people.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Good evening, Tabitha. It's a pleasure, and I feel very honored to like speak to you and share my experience so far. I'm representing Team Two, and I can tell you with all confidence that my team is moving at the speed of light. So far, we've created like a community on WhatsApp. So the community like has like a place where we have like the general assembly, and we have the community also have like a sub team for data science, the product managers, the engineers, and the marketers. So it has been so very nice. In a week, we have up to like 3 meetings, so we have like 2 meetings for the sub teams, and we have a general meeting for the general for all the team lead and the assistant team leads. So like this, the meeting is very structured, and we have like so basically the team lead have their weekly meeting with their team members, all right, and we come like at the end of the week to have a general meeting with all the team leaders, and everyone like shares the idea, and also like everybody idea counts, right? Unfortunately for me, the team I am in has like people with experience, and like people that have already worked as data analysts, people that have this experience already and all that. And we try to make sure like we are not like the team lead or the assistant team, they are not the one like making decisions alone. So every decision has to go through a pool, and everybody like the highest vote is what counts and all that. So it's been so nice. Everyone like participate, even if sometimes people are not like turning up for the meetings. But I mean, at the end of the day, they all message, and we all follow up on what's happening. And I mean, there's a lot of responsibilities. People take ownership of certain tasks, and it's been so nice. It's been so nice, and so far I feel like I'm in the reward already, and I could see the potential of our products going really far. Thank you so much, Tabitha, for your time as well.
Thank you so much. You speak so well, by the way. Thank you so much for that. You guys are warming my heart. I mean,
Team
I
two, team two in the building, team two in the building. They have to know I'm representing them. I'm so proud of the team. I'm actually looking at hosting. Maybe we can have, I work in the restaurant. Maybe I can have an online restaurant. where we are gonna eat online now.
And invite them to the restaurants now if they're around on the
You were gonna do that. We are actually gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
That's nice. Thank you so much. It just makes me glad to see that you guys are making progress. Because at some point I was worried that these people must really be struggling, they're figuring it out. Because I think the complaints are usually more than the good experiences. So I'm like, oh, thank God, people are cruising nicely. Okay, that's nice. Thank you guys. Please.
Thank you, Tabitha.
I saw someone that wrote big part. There's something I learned today that Nigerians say slang. Okay, I don't know if I'll say it correctly, but they say sope par. I know I did not say it well, but people will get the joke. Yes, sope par. Did I say it right? Sope par. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, okay. That's fine. Please, I'm a Gen Z. Even though maybe I did not sound like a Gen Z. But yeah. Joanna, you've been here. I don't know if Joanna, you can hear me. You've been marinating
Yeah,
on this.
can you hear me?
You've been marinating on this stage, you know?
Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes.
Good evening, Tabby. Good evening, everyone. It's nice to be here. So I'm representing Team 16. Can you hear me?
Yes. Team 16. How many people are in Team 16? You people
Oh,
are suffering.
sorry, Team 11.
Okay.
I'm from Team 11, and so far we've been doing very well. We have been dropping ideas on the sites we are going to build, and then each idea that comes out, we keep aligning them with the SDG goals to see which one fits in properly. Yeah, the 17 goals. And then a poll has been dropped. Abi was dropped last week, and we've already chosen the site we want to build, right? And so far, I'd say it has been going well. We hold meetings every week. There are checkups. We've created our subgroups for the devs team, the product, and the Sorry, can you hear me? My network tripped off.
Yes, I could, but we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was saying we've created the sub teams for the dev guys, products guys. And so it has been going so well, actually. I've enjoyed it. And I hope that very soon we get to start because personally, I'm afraid of the timing. That's why my fear is because some of us are still learning. Me, myself, I'm still learning. So I'm just hoping that soon we're able to come up with something and able to get to work.
Okay, no problem. I mean, I like the fact that you're the first person about to mention the SDG goals. So
Yeah,
well done. I wish you
thank
well.
you.
Just to make sure
Yeah,
that that fear that you have, please use that fear and get people to start working. Not let fear.
yeah.
Well done. Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Dennis, I don't know how to pronounce your second name. I don't know if it's if it's a abbreviation. So when you start talking, just let me know how you pronounce your second name.
Thanks, Abida. I'm Dennis. The second name is Miru.
Oh, it's written as L.
It's a Kenyan name.
So like it says an L. So I'm like, how do I sound? How do I pronounce it? L? Oh my God, I'm so happy. This is the first time you guys are hearing from a Kenyan outside me. Oh my God, I'm so happy. A brother is here.
Yeah. So yes, I'm in team 16. So in the beginning it was a roller coaster. I had to leave, but I came back. But I think one of the things I appreciate is the team lead, Ngozi and Yomi. They've been really proactive and we have kicked off very well. So I think the updates, there was the voting of the app. At the moment, we are in the process of selecting the name of the app. And I think the thing I appreciate is the collaboration. Yes, there had been some challenges in the team, but yeah, I think because of the different there's time zones and also I think the culture clash. Yesterday was a Sunday, it was a Mother's Day, but yeah, I managed to attend. And yeah, so the process is really going on, and I'm just looking forward for the collaboration. As you had said earlier, I think this one is like it's a platform to train us. So how it's like a preparation to the future of the workplace, because right now the future is of work is multiple cultures collaborating on a single project and have to find ways for just you know making things work despite the challenges. It can be culture, it can be time zones, it can. So I'm really learning a lot.
Okay. I'm so happy to hear that. And I'm so thank God I was able to like allow you raise your hand. Just allow me to ask Nigerians, no shade to you. I just want to know like how is the experience been? Because I know that when you said culture, there's a difference between Nigerians and Kenyans. Like guys, personally, I would allow Dennis to speak, but personally I know that Nigerians are very outgoing. We know it. We say that nobody can beat Nigerians. You guys are very industrious, hardworking, and all that. Sometimes we East Africans, we're just laid back. We just want to sit down. Even I, when I'm working with my fellow Nigerians, I'm always like, oh, I should be sleeping right now. I should be doing this. Why are you stressing me? Like, but it's I've seen a change in how I even approach things and how I do stuff because I see how people are working so hard to get things done. So I don't know how has experience, maybe in a few words, how has experience been for you? Like, because you're Kenyan, having to work with maybe Nigerians, like how has it been?
Actually, this is not the first time I'm working with Nigerians.
Okay.
So the place where I do work, I yeah, we collaborate with different teams from many countries, including Nigeria. So yes, I think they are go-getters. I don't know about Kenyans, but also me, I'm a go-getter. So it has been it has been good. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I'll be so bossy if they were if they were slow, I'll be too pushy. So yeah,
Well,
I'm glad at least they are proactive. Yeah, and also I think yeah, iron sharpens iron.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
All right. Um, I mean, for me, the experience has also been I mean, it's almost 4 years now. I'm celebrating my anniversary next the end of this week, 4 years working with Nigerians. And it's I can say that I do a lot. Someone say that, is that why I took sick days? No, I did not take sick days to raise. I was actually sick. I was actually sick. I'm still under medication, by the way. And yeah, so I don't rest. I rest on weekends. Right. So yeah. Shegun, you can speak now. You can speak now. And I hope you
Yeah.
guys can see the difference between the way Dennis is talking and how I am talking. Because that's how my teammates have colonized me into sounding like a Nigerian. That's how Kenyans talk. I want to speak like that. I don't know how to go back to that.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Tabi. Yeah, so I don't have much to say actually. I'm just here to make a shout out to my team, Team 004. We've been taking it slow and steady, but I know that we are actually I know we are actually on track. So shout out to Bamidele, our team lead, and Freddie, the assistant team lead. I know we are making progress. So this is just to make a shout out to Team 004 so we can move faster. So that's just it.
Okay. I like the fact that Shegun used this opportunity to call you guys to action.
Team
So,
004, let's go.
okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You people have heard from Shegun. Shegun, are you the team lead or aspiring team lead?
I'm not the team lead. Bamidele is the team lead. But I'm a sub team lead for
Okay.
product.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Please, team 4, gather around. Thank you. I see that Faith is saying that you thought the team staff was dormant. I actually thought as well, and I'm happy to hear that people are making progress. Actually, it's nice. Let me see. Okay, we have a few minutes left. Please, if I give you an opportunity to talk, come and talk faster. I'm not saying that you guys are talking slowly, but Just let's make sure that we hear a lot. And I'm happy to see that a lot of guys are also coming to speak, which is a nice thing. Yeah. Ikenna. I think I know Ikenna, like the name. Did I remove him? Did I add him? Oh my God.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good to be here. Hi to everyone. Hi, Tavi. Hi, Tosin. I mean, I know I raised my hand to speak. I noticed Joanna spoke a bit earlier. We're both in the same team, Team 11. Um, just to quickly add that, I mean, something we did in addition to what she mentioned is we use Huddle in Slack for our sessions. Good thing about it is that, you know, the communications you have in the chat it's always kept. You can always reference it quite easily. You know, when we notice the gaps when you're trying to use Zoom and the limitations with time or Google Meet. I think I'll borrow something from one of, was it the lady from Team 12 or something like that. Probably we might just share another Google form to capture everyone's details. We didn't do that. What we just used the Google form was when we were collating all ourselves together into the subgroups, just to make it easier. We had to use that method, share the Google form, and then everyone would fill in so that you know where you belong. Also, we were fortunate for the product team under ours. We had the channel created before it was locked out. So our own channel for the sub team for products is actually still on Slack, but for the other teams, they are on WhatsApp because it was already locked out by the time they could, you know, so it didn't give them the opportunity to be able to create theirs. So it's been an awesome time with the team, I can say. About 73 of us, but with me, we have a very good number that comes in on the call. Almost 30 members show up on the call. Right now, we're even having to want to do the meetings twice in a week because we're trying to close out on possible gaps that we have. I mean, our meetings usually is on Saturdays, but now we're trying to add in Wednesdays at least for the next couple of weeks so that we can cover up any gaps and try to be sure. That was why I asked the question if the timelines on the deck rather is accurate. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you so much uh, for adding to your team's contribution, and I'm happy to hear that things are going well. So yeah, we'll make that timeline thing is clarified again in the next communication that is going to go out. But you guys just plan in mind knowing that you'd have to.
Yeah, but then you notice there was something also. I think I've seen it in chat. There was this trial stuff that was on the AltHub for the Slack. Hasn't that been sorted out? Is that going to affect us in any way? Was something I was going to ask.
Oh, the free
There
trial
was
thing?
yes, a free trial thing.
Oh, it's a Slack thing. It will just go away. They just want us to pay, but we cannot use a paid Slack. So.
Okay, but then in any case, what features are we no longer going to be enabled to use after because I think the last day was a Saturday for that trial version.
Let me see. I don't know. So the thing is, once it's back to the normal Slack, right? Of course, some messages are going. That's why I even mentioned that some messages may be lost. You know, like you not be able to like after maybe like 3 months or 2 months, you not be able to see messages that were a long time ago, right? So
Okay.
now you may be able to see maybe 90 days. I think some even our own Slack after 90 days, some messages just disappear.
I
Yeah.
see. But would it affect any huddle calls? Would there be a limitation on with regards to time on huddle calls?
I'm not so sure yet because my own experience using Huddle, I'm always like maybe just 2 people in a Huddle or 3 people. So I don't know how it works with more than I'll just investigate. I'll just write it down and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the last call we were about 30 of us on that call, 29 or 30 or thereabouts. So I think I mentioned that to someone. They said it's up to 50 or so. I don't know yet. But then I was actually speaking with respect to timer. If you're using a Google Meet, you have a 1 hour limit and then it shuts down and then you have to restart it, and that causes a break in between. For Zoom, it's 40 minutes, right? So we've been enjoying the huddle right now because it's limitless. I mean, our last call was just over 2 hours in the weekend, right? So that's what I'm asking if, but it's okay.
Okay. All right. I'll just check and see. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Then. Thank you
All right.
too.
So I have added Marvelous because I have a feeling that Marvelous name is not a Nigerian name. I feel like, I don't know. I assume that the name is Ghanaian. So I chose you based on your name. I just want to hear people's experience. I don't know.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
I find that you're from Nigeria and you're Yoruba.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm Nigerian and I'm actually Yoruba. Sorry, can you guys hear me? Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so my experience, it's not pertaining to the whole to the whole group, everyone being in the group and how the group experience has been or the team experience has been so far. For me, it's different because I'm still here to be on a team, and the whole process is a bit different for me because initially when I got the AltHub invite to join the AltHub, once I clicked on the link to join, I was getting like an error message saying that particular mail wasn't registered on that particular channel, on the AltHub channel, right? So I was wondering what was going on. I mean, I got an invite, so meaning my mail should be registered. So I had to go to Slack. I tried to figure out what was going on, but then I saw like a link on our SOE channel, right? That's the link I clicked and was able to get into AltHub. And I've been there for it's pushing a month now. I still haven't still not been able to join a group. I sent a mail to Learning. I was told I would join, that they will add me, and that was like last week, and till now still nothing. Although I did receive a mail like towards the end of last month saying I've been added to a team, but I've not yet joined the team. So I've been going through my mail, trying to see if I was ever given or ever sent that mail to join the team, but I haven't seen anything. So it's been disappointing, honestly. As I'm speaking to you right now, I'm actually on my mail, going through, from the prior speaker saying something about her mail being in social. So I've been combing my social, combing updates and everything. I still haven't seen that mail that said I've been added to a team. So, and it feels like I've not made progress because everyone has been talking about how they've chosen the topic and how they've, been divided into sub teams and subgroups. And I feel like I've not made progress. I'm just there. I don't even know what's going on.
Okay. All right. So I don't know if it's an email thing, like in terms of the account that you use to like log in. Because if you add to team, once you join, you see, like you see like a channel for your team. So what I'm going to, 'cause I can't really know what the issue here is. Send me a message. You're in School of Engineering, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So just send me a message and then maybe we can figure it out tomorrow.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I hope you guys are not angry when I say tomorrow because it's almost 10 p.m. I can't go back to Slack now, So tomorrow. But yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not going to allow everyone to speak. So the lucky few that will be able to speak, please don't be angry at me for not choosing you because I'm also trying to be considerate of the time. So I think in 11 minutes we should be done, Hey, Zoom user said, but why is your name Zoom user? Why don't you have a name? Why are you Zoom user? I don't understand. Right. Damilola, you're here on my stage. You can speak.
All right. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm from Team 19. I guess I'm the team lead. Well, we've made a lot of progress in our team. We've selected topic. We're presently discussing how we're going to carry out the research for the presentation. I guess because I didn't want to be the team lead, but I've been nominated. They pushed me. They put it on my head, so I carried it like that. For those that are saying, I guess, yeah. But yeah, that's just like our team. We've been very, very good, very, very interactive. I mean, maybe not everybody because I can't keep count. So a lot, but most of us are always active. We have a meeting that we scheduled to be happening every Saturday of every week. So that's when the entire team, because we have sub teams already. So that's when the entire team comes on the call and we talk about progress. Presently, we've picked our topic. I think another team on the call said the same thing or something similar. So I have like a few questions. The first question is, there, is there going to be an issue if another team, if two or more teams have the same idea? Then the timeline for the presentation. Then on my team, I was reached out to ask if there's going to be a need for us to have more than one project idea, just in case. Because I recall that um once we do our presentation, there's going to be like an agreement if we'll go ahead with that idea or not. So do we prepare more than one idea down, or we just come with our own idea and push with that for the presentation?
Okay. The first two questions you asked me, I feel like, do I really have to answer because I've already answered them. I've talked about them. We said
Sorry, go on.
different teams can have the same product. It's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how people tackle a particular problem differently, right? And they gave the example that I think Nigerian people have. Is it Pampe and is it? I don't know
Yes.
what the other one. So it's okay. For the timelines, we said that's going to be communicated. The next major milestone is for you guys to present your idea. So you'll get an email to prepare for that. And then
Okay.
in terms of what? In terms of I've forgotten the last question. Oh my God.
The multiple, do we come with multiple ideas or we can just come with one?
Yeah. I mean, if you guys, I would say that it depends. If you guys have interesting ideas, like you have one, but there's also another one that's interesting, you guys can just keep at it somewhere. That's why you don't dismiss all your ideas. So just in case, maybe, I don't know if teams are going to be rejected, like ideas, but just in case of anything, it would be nice to have a backup. So if you guys want to explore having a backup, it's fine. At least you'll not be caught and ready. So it's fine.
All right, thank you. That's just it. For anyone in Team 19, just drop a like. Let's rep our team well.
When you say yes, that you're the team lead. Okay, I like that you're taking on team leads leadership now. But anyway, all right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys, I have a few minutes left, so I'm just gonna allow the people on my screen to speak. I'm so sorry for people that I haven't chosen, because if I extend this session, people will complain. Do you understand? And I don't want to be that person, right? So please, Zoom user, because your name is Zoom user, please.
Okay.
If you use
Okay.
2 minutes so that we can, before Zoom locks us out of this session.
All right. Thank you, Tabby. Well done. Actually, you've addressed, I think you've addressed like two of my concerns, which is the learning, the link that has not been sent to my mail, and you said we should reach out to learning, but I don't know why learning is not responding on chat. And I even tagged you, Tabby. I tagged you, but I didn't get any response.
Send me a private.
And also,
The fastest way
I'll
to send me a private message on
okay, I'll do that.
Not the AltHub Slack, the school Slack.
Okay, I'll do that. And also, my name is Kemi, ma'am, and I'm from data analytics team or track. I am in St. 20, and right now, I won't lie, I don't even know what is going on. I've tried joining, they have like two WhatsApp groups. I don't know if there's anybody that is in St. 20 here that can like share me. We have like two WhatsApp groups, the one for the marketing team, the one for the dev team. At first, I'm like, what is going on? I'm in data, so how do I navigate? Why do we have just two sub tracks? So I think the ideas that I think I've seen other team members say on here is they have like different subgroups for different tracks. So I think maybe we should emulate that in Team 20 also. And if there's any other person that is in Team 20 that's also in data analytics, please, you people should come outside.
let us do this thing together. Because right now, only me, I think I'm very, very confused. I don't even know way forward here. But really, I think it has been nice. I just need to like come out to like plead to everyone here. If anybody that is in team 20 or so that we can work together so that we don't miss out on this out of mark. I have other things to say, but Tabi, you said I should like round up fast, so I'll just like stop here so I don't waste your time.
Okay, no problem. You can
My
send me
name
a
is I'll send you a message. I'll send you a message. Thank you for giving me the mic.
Yeah. So for that, I see where the mistake is because I thought you guys knew that the three teams are product, dev, and data. So I
No.
believe the confusion
Not
some.
just the mark, the experience. Yes, Ruben. Yes, the experience. Tabi, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So I would have to correct that. Every team should have a data team.
Please, so that we know what we are doing. I can't join marketing team because I'm not in marketing. I can't contribute anything to what they are saying. We have to have
Yeah.
like data team so that we can have team lead and discuss with all other team members. Thank you very much, Tabi. Team 20, please, please, you can still hear me, please, please. Thank you, Tabi.
So this is not just for team 20. Every other person, any team lead, any team, you guys make sure that you have a team for data, a data team, because you will need them. You might need them. At times, they can contribute in other ways. They don't have to be data analysis or whatever. They can contribute in other ways, right? But make sure you have that team represented. So, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Next, I have 3 minutes left. Next. Okay. Hi, I don't know if it's my network, but it's breaking.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear
My
you.
name is Kautar. My name is Kautar from Team 15. And I think, okay, what I can say is that the team leads are trying. We have our sub-community. We are split into teams, development team, product team, and then I think marketing team. But I think most of us are introverts because I've even tried to scan through the chat. I think it's 2 hours now. Is it 2 hours? Or yes, almost 2 hours. But then I think I've seen Emanuela saying Team 15. I think she's from Team 15. Yes, I think that's it. I see people come up with ideas, but then no one is talking about the ideas. I don't know. Are people scared of being critics? Are we all in the dark? So I really don't know. But we are trying. I want to thank the team leads. They keep reminding us, you in your sub team, you have to have a team lead, you have to have an assistant team lead. Please make sure you do this before we have a deadline. Make sure you do this before this. We also had an election actually for our team lead and assistant lead. So we are trying.
I like the color you guys are trying. Tell them, they ask you which country are you from? Because of course they know that that's not it.
I'm from Uganda.
Okay. I love it. Did you hear that? Yeah, she's from Uganda. You guys couldn't tell. I can tell because I'm Kenyan. East Africans, we have different accents. So I can tell this is Ugandan, this is Kenyan. And yeah, please, Team 15, don't just focus on voting for team lead. Please get stuff done. As you've heard from other teams, people are actually making progress. People are deciding. So you don't want to be left behind. So I know you're trying, but please try harder, right? Try harder now. Get to agree on what you guys are working on and move forward. Make sure you're making progress. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Someone said that Nigerians are very violent now they speak. Okay. Me, I did not say it. Someone said it. It's not me. But yeah. So guys, I mean, Guys, it's like 10 p.m. here. This should be 8 p.m. your time. Guys, it's okay if we wrap up the session, right? Right? I mean, you guys don't understand. People that raise their hands, I'm so sorry that you're not able to talk to me. You're not able to talk to us, right? You can send me a message. Just you can let me know your experience. You can send me a voice note as well if you want me to hear your voice. It's fine. I'll respond with my voice as well. So I'm so sorry that the next time, please message me so that next time I'll choose you, right? You'll talk, right? But yeah, I just want to be very mindful of time. But thank you so much. So far, the teams I've had been mentioned here is Team 7, Team 10, Team 3, 5, 29, 2, 11, 15, 32, 04, 19, 20. If your team was not mentioned here, I don't know. I don't know, but I hope that other teams are doing so well. So if your team is doing well and has not been mentioned, you can just also drop it in the chat as we're leaving, right? So that we know that your team is okay. Team 33, okay, okay. You guys are doing well, right? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Like I said, the people that raise your hands, you can just send me a message on Slack. I'll see it. Just give me a breakdown of what is happening, or if you need me to help you guys with something. Yeah. And then please remember that data thing. Please, data people, don't be left out. Make sure you have a sub team for yourself. So thank you so much to everyone that spoke today. I hope this was a good session for you guys. Did we do well, guys? I know that you people are not used to talking. I know you're not used to talking. And me, I like when people are talking. So I was so happy. I was really looking forward to this session. So I don't know how you guys feel, but I hope that you're feeling better than the food you described at the beginning of this session. Okay? Right? David, I see that David, you've been asking questions. I see that you're actually lost. So send me a message on Slack, your school Slack. Send me a message and then we'll figure it out tomorrow. Okay? All right. Yeah. This is see guys, if you waste if you delay a bit, people will move ahead and you'll be left behind. Okay, so please make sure you're reaching out to me. If there's one person that you should not miss reaching out to is me. So message me if you're not in a team, you're not in anything. Send me a Slack message. I may not respond to it now, but I will see it and I will work on it. Do you understand? Yeah. So thank you, thank you. For the teams, you guys are doing so well. Have a good night. Have a good day for those that are just starting their day. But I know most of you are going to drink Gary. For those that like Gary, you go and drink Gary. Those that will eat rice and stew, happy eating. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. See you next time. All right? Yeah. And I told you guys to tell me how if you enjoy this session or not. You did not tell me. I just thank you that I have a pretty smile, but you are not telling me if you loved the session. I love you too, guys. I love you too, guys. I love you too. If nobody has told you, I love you too. All of you. You're my people. You're my people. Hi, Rita. I've seen Rita. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your feedback. Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. I can end the session, okay? My teeth, okay. In 1, 2, 3. I'm ending the session. Good night, guys. Take care.